Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Grow and Clip Bonsai for Seniors. Today is November 6th of 2023. It's Monday at around 6 p.m. It's 64 degrees Fahrenheit or 18 degrees Celsius, and it's Monday night and it's comedy night. But today we're going to show Ficus fall color. Who knew that Ficus at 28 degrees Fahrenheit or minus 2 degrees Celsius inside an unheated greenhouse would produce such beautiful fall color? Oh, I got to show you that. And then we're going to show you our Pachypodium Bispinosum, our Sarcocaulon Vanderietiae. I hope I said that one right. And then our Premna Microphylla. That one I thought I had some color, but I guess not. But I know you want to see the Ficus Religiosa, or what they call the sacred fig. And you're going to see the color on these leaves. It's like a nice dark burgundy black. Look at this. Look at the color on these leaves when it hits the cold weather. Look at that. It's almost like a maple tree with the cool maples with their dark leaves. But look at the color on them. I can't believe how nice these things look. Who knew that a ficus would produce such cool color when it gets cold out? That's something else, I'll tell you. And then, from there, my Pachypodium Bispinosum, or Bispinosum, yeah, I think that's the way you call it. Let's get this down a little more. Here it is. This was planted on 3/31 of 22, and this was also in the unheated greenhouse for 2 days at 28 degrees Fahrenheit or minus 2 degrees Celsius. Now look at it. It's growing good. Now on these things, I know that if it's not in full growth, I cut it back, it does not back bud. So maybe when they're in full growth like this, if I cut it back, it'll produce again. But we can try one leaf and see what happens. Maybe we could do that just for the heck of it and see what happens and see what develops out of it and see if the green will back bud. So we'll just do that and see we'll see what's going on, because this never back budded. Now it's still good up to here, and you can see the bumps on there. So I'm just going to cut it back to here, and it's green. So we'll see what happens. We'll go from there. Now, my Sarcocaulon Vanderietiae. I think that's the way you pronounce it. There it is. That also survived those 2 nights of cold temperatures in an unheated greenhouse, and it's still going good. I mean, there's a little dieback here, and maybe some here, but you can see the green tip still on it. So that's good. And I got another one of these. We'll have to check it out later too. Now, let me get this out of the way, but see, they take the cold. Amazing. I can't believe how the Ficus Religiosa did it. I mean, it's such cool color on it. I'm not going to cut nothing back because the stem looks good. But now, if I can get this thing out, because this pot is heavy. So let's just take it up. Oh, too much mess here. Like my sign says, bless this mess. Now here is my Premna Microphylla. I'm going to say, Tom, it's dead with all that cold weather. No, it's still got green on it. This stem might be dead. Let's cut it back and let's see what's going on here. So we're going to cut it back to where a bump is, or a node. And we'll just go a little bit above. And let's see if there's any signs of life in it. Well, this one's brown. So probably not there. So let's cut it back more to here. Oh yeah, there's a little green in it. Yep, it's not dead. That part's not. Let's cut this one back to here. Yep, that's got green. But they got a nice, not a super cool color, but it's a dead color, but it still looks good. And that one's got green on it, so you know it's still alive. And we'll take this one back to here. Yes, still green. So it survived the cold. Let's take these little nubby branches off here, right about there. And we'll go from there. We'll see what develops. I had some back buds here, but the cold probably took them off, so we'll just clip them out of the way. And right here too, just like that. And we'll go from there. And this one's got a nice aerial root right down there. And this one I did on 9/19 of 2022. And as you can see on the Pachypodium Bispinosum, you can see this develops an aerial root right there. Pretty cool. So, with all our little rabbits here, wishing you guys a nice comedy night, and give your sacred fig or your Ficus religiosa the cold treatment. Give it the cold shoulder. Look at that. I can't believe it. Now this one leaf is fallen, but you can see the color on it. Look at the color. Beautiful. And it looks pretty good yet. There's some green over here. And the stem is still a light color. It's not a dark pukey brown color. So we'll see what happens. Right now I'm going to enjoy the nice dark leaves on this thing. Beautiful. Just like one of them maples with the dark maroon color leaves. So, you know what tonight is? It's short updates. So I'll show you that dead tank maybe in the next video after I put all this stuff away and make some more room, because man, I got a lot of more work to do because the temperatures are going to drop from 64 another 10 degrees tomorrow. So we'll see what happens. A lot of work to do yet. Lots of work. Like Dave's Bonsai. I hope I got your channel right, Dave. I have to look. It's the Bonsai Shuffle. Getting all this work, getting all these trees, getting the microclimate ready, bringing them in. And I'm going to bring in my mangrove that was in the unheated greenhouse. Believe it or not, it's still green. I'll show it to you. So, make it short, make it sweet. George Burns, Gracie Allen. And for you old youngsters out there, if you can still remember, Jimmy Durante. Cup of tea, a good comedy, and have a nice evening, everybody.